के असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर हैं और बहुत ही शानदार उपस्थिति रवि भैया जी की यहाँ।
मैं सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि तेजस्वी ने ब्रॉन्ज मेडल लिया है और दिल्ली को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं।
कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स का ब्रॉन्ज तेजस्वी शंकर। So now I request.
मैं दूसरा तेजस्वी से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि आप दिल्ली सरकार के जैसे कैसे सेंटिमेंट स्क्रीन और ड्राइवर डाल देना है और आप इंडियन की जाएंगे तो आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट के स्क्रीन के बारे में।
और अब अवसर है हम सबके बीच बहुत ही उत्साह के साथ अपने खेल मंत्री महोदय एवं उप मुख्यमंत्री महोदय को सुनने का। एक बार जोरदार तालियों से। Now, our honorable Deputy Chief Minister sir wants an ambassador of Spain. Please sir come and address us. Honorable Ambassador sir, please come and address us on this August gathering. तो जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करें एक बार। Thank you sir.
For me, coming from Congress, Spain, to be present in this match, because Spain, as you know, is a country very fond of football. We have wonderful players, as wonderful as we have, because we show a wonderful match, and we are sure that it will be also a wonderful match. So, I really know who will be the winner, and I will say for both teams. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सर ने यही कहा कि जिन लोगों ने मैच में बहुत मेहनत की उन्होंने ट्रॉफी ली है और मैं सभी को बधाई देता हूँ, साथ ही सभी दर्शकों को भी बधाई दी जोरदार तालियों से। और अब मेरा अनुरोध हमारे आदरणीय गृह मंत्री महोदय एवं दिल्ली के उप मुख्यमंत्री महोदय से वो आए और हम सबको संबोधित करें। एक बार जोरदार तालियां, तालियों का झोल उठे सर के सम्मान में।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सबसे पहले तो मैं यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी खिलाड़ियों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ, उनको बधाई देना चाहता हूँ कि दिल्ली के पहले इतने मेगा फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट शहीद भगत सिंह फुटबॉल कप में आप सबने अपना बढ़ चढ़कर हिस्सा लिया। इसके लिए विनर्स, सेकंड आने वाले रनर अप सभी फुटबॉल टीम्स को, सभी फुटबॉल क्लब्स को मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूँ। साथ साथ हमारे जो बच्चे दिल्ली के कोने से यहाँ पर आए हैं उन सबको मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूँ कि आप सबने आके यहाँ इस फुटबॉल कप में जान डाल दी है। आप जितना शोर मचा रहे हैं, जितना खिलाड़ियों का उत्साह बढ़ा रहे हैं, उससे लग रहा है कि बहुत बड़ा टूर्नामेंट हुआ है। उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज हमारे बीच में स्पेन के एम्बेसडर मिस्टर जॉन मारिया नेडो और स्पेनिश जो स्पेनिश मिशन है इंडिया में उनकी डेप्यूटी है मिस एलिना पेरेज यहाँ पर है। मैं अपने सभी खिलाड़ियों की ओर से, अपने बच्चों की ओर से, दिल्ली के लोगों की ओर से उनका बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ। हमारे एमएलए साहब बद्रीनाथ जी और सबके सम्मान, हम सबके लिए गर्व हमारे योगी भैया जी और तेजस्वी, जिन्होंने अभी हम टीवी पर देख रहे थे गोल्ड मेडल जीतते, ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीतते, हम सबकी इज्जत कराई। इसके लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया फुटबॉल क्लब की तरफ से। दिल्ली सरकार की ओर से पहला आयोजन था। मुझे उम्मीद है कि इससे पूरे देश में मैसेज आएगा। His Excellency Ambassador of Spain are asking me that do we have that much craze of football in India already? I hope that question you answered me in the beginning. It has been answered by language of the players and these families were not explained the future spokespersons of setting. I need not to answer that question now. I think I got the answer for that we have. George India Coach, we have high George with a nice thank you very much. Congratulations and you very best of luck. Thank you. Director of Education Police के लिए बधाई देना चाहता हूँ. Thank you very much.
जोरदार तालियों से आप सबका आभार व्यक्त करें और अब अंडर 22 का मैच आज हम सबके बीच मेरा अनुरोध है आदरणीय सिंह सर से और हमारे गेस्ट पहुंचे ग्राउंड में हम लोग कराएंगे तो दोनों टीम ग्राउंड में पहुंच जाएं जिनका अब मैच है। पहला शहीद भगत सिंह फुटबॉल का आज इसका क्लोजिंग दिल्ली सरकार के खेल निदेशालय और शिक्षा निदेशालय ने इस काम को बेहतर रूप में आप सबके बीच रखा है और आपने देखा विनर टीम ने अभी 5 लाख रुपए का प्राइज जीता है। जोरदार ताली दिल्ली सरकार की इस नीति के लिए जिसमें बच्चों को प्राइजेस बहुत शानदार मिल रहे हैं और अभी एक और गोल्डन बूट अवार्ड भी सर के हाथों दिया जाएगा तो जोरदार तालियां 1 लाख रुपए का गोल्डन बूट अवार्ड होगा। तो आप देख सकते हैं हमारे खिलाड़ियों के लिए दिल्ली सरकार जहां बहुत शानदार फैसिलिटीज बना रही है वहीं खिलाड़ियों को प्रोत्साहन देने के लिए बहुत सारी योजनाएं चलाती है। तो आप में से जो भी खेलों की तरफ थोड़ा सा भी रुझान रखते हैं आपसे अनुरोध अपने स्कूल के टीम से मदद में और स्टेडियम तक पहुंचकर अपने कैरियर को खेलों में सुनिश्चित करें। अभी हमारी टीम दोनों अब ग्राउंड में पहुंचने वाली है और उसके बाद वो अवसर होगा जब हम अपने मुख्य अतिथि से सभी खिलाड़ियों को मिलवाते हैं। सभी खिलाड़ी मिलते हैं मुख्य अतिथि हमें
परिचय होगा सर से और बहुत ही सुखद पल होंगे वो लहराता हुआ तिरंगा यहाँ से हमारे खिलाड़ी निकल कर जाएंगे। जब हमारे हिंदुस्तान के तिरंगे को लहराएंगे तो हमें पता लगेगा कि 3 रंग का नहीं बस ध्वज देश की शान है। हम भारतीयों के दिलों का ये स्वाभिमान है, ये स्वाभिमान है। गंगा नहीं है, हिमालय नहीं, हिंद की जान है और 3 रंगों में लगा हुआ ये मेरा हिंदुस्तान है, ये मेरा हिंदुस्तान है।
दिल्ली सिंह सर का अभिवादन करें सब जोरदार तालियों के साथ और अभी सबके नेतृत्व में मुख्यमंत्री महोदय के नेतृत्व में 500 तिरंगे जैसे आप देख रहे हैं प्रयागराज में ऐसे लगे जोरदार तालियों से अभिनंदन करते हैं। बहुत ही अनूठी अनंत सोच के लिए और अब दोनों टीमें ग्राउंड में पहुंच रही हैं। जोरदार तालियों से दोनों टीमों का भी अभिवादन करें। दोनों टीमों का परिचय कराया जाएगा हमारे अतिथियों से और उसके उपरांत हम लोग एक बहुत ही शानदार मैच यहाँ देखेंगे फाइनल अंडर 22 का ये मैच। तो हम बहुत ही गौरवान्वित देखेंगे टीम का दोनों टीमें इस समय अंडर 22 की ग्राउंड में इंतजार हमारे आदरणीय एम्बेसडर सर जो स्पेन के हमारे यहाँ हैं उनका आदरणीय हमारे खेल निदेशक एवं शिक्षा निदेशक महोदय का और डेप्यूटी हेड ऑफ मिशन स्पेन मैडम एलिना एरिस का, साथ ही हमारे जॉइंट डायरेक्टर स्पोर्ट्स श्री रामचंद्र सुधारे जी, डिप्टी डायरेक्टर स्पोर्ट्स श्री संजय आवासा जी, श्री रमेश गुप्ता जी और साथ में हमारे सभी खेल प्रशासन। तो जोरदार ताली लगे हमारे सभी अतिथि मिलने जा रहे हैं खिलाड़ियों के साथ। ये दोनों टीमें जो आज का फाइनल खेलेंगी अंडर 22। फाइनल तक पहुंचना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, बड़ा लंबा समय होता है जब टूर्नामेंट खेला जाता है और जो टीम बहुत अच्छा खेलती है लगातार कंसिस्टेंसी के साथ कंटिन्यूटी में वही टीम फाइनल में ये अवसर देती है। और अब इस समय स्पेन के एम्बेसडर वहां की डेप्यूटी हेड और साथ ही हमारे शिक्षा एवं खेल निदेशक महोदय, अतिरिक्त खेल शिक्षा निदेशक, हमारे उप शिक्षा निदेशक और अन्य सभी अधिकारीगण टीम के खिलाड़ियों को गुड विशेस देते हुए, शुभकामनाएं देते हुए इस फाइनल मैच में फुटबॉल जीत गई। दोनों टीमों में एक टीम को जीतना होगा, लेकिन यहाँ हमारा सिर्फ यही आप लोगों से, दोनों टीमों के खिलाड़ियों से अनुरोध कि फुटबॉल जीतनी चाहिए, खेल जीतना चाहिए और आशा और उम्मीद आप इस खेल को उसी भावना के साथ खेलेंगे। तो सभी जो दर्शक हमारे साथी हैं, एक बार जोरदार तालियां बजाएं बेटा आप सब लोग। जोरदार तालियों से आप इन खिलाड़ियों का अभिवादन करें जो खिलाड़ी आपके बीच इस टूर्नामेंट को खेलने आए हैं और बहुत मेहनत से इस टूर्नामेंट को यहाँ पर फुटबॉल के साथ फुटबॉल को जीतने और फुटबॉल को जिताने आए हैं।
अभी दोनों टीम्स ग्राउंड में हैं और उनका परिचय समारोह चल रहा है, यानी कि हमारे मेहमानों से रूबरू हो रहे हैं हमारे ये खिलाड़ी। ऑनरेबल एम्बेसडर ऑफ स्पेन होजे मारिया राइडो सर बीच में मौजूद है और बच्चों से इंट्रोडक्शन लेते हुए। इसी के साथ हमारे डायरेक्टर एजुकेशन एंड स्पोर्ट्स हिमांशु गुप्ता जी भी उन बच्चों से बातचीत कर रहे हैं, उनका परिचय ले रहे हैं ताकि वो जान पाए कि कौन से बच्चे हैं और कौन सी टीम्स वहाँ पर हैं। दिस इज एलिना पेरिस, डिप्टी हेड ऑफ मिशन, ऑल्सो देयर टू वेलकम बोथ टीम। तो बहुत ही खूबसूरत माहौल है और बहुत ही खूबसूरत एक पिक्चर आने वाला है जो कि अंडर 22 मैच शुरू होने वाला है। और ये किक ऑफ देखिए आप कि किस तरह से बॉल को किक किया जाएगा और वो खेल के मैदान में कहाँ तक दौड़ती जाएगी और ये किक बहुत ही खूबसूरत होने वाली है। अभी सभी स्पेक्टेटर्स की यानी कि सभी दर्शकों की नजर उस घोड़े पर, उस सर्कल पर रहनी चाहिए जो मैदान के बिल्कुल बीचों बीच है। और अभी ये फुटबॉल किक करने के बाद आज के इस मैच की घोषणा की जाएगी। और ये किक किया एम्बेसडर ऑफ स्पेन, जोरदार किक और मैच का प्रारंभ हो जाएगा, शुभारंभ हो जाएगा। एक बार जोरदार तालियां हमारे सभी खिलाड़ियों के लिए, सभी मेहमानों के लिए बहुत बहुत हृदय से आभार, अभिनंदन। और जो मेरे लेफ्ट साइड पर ब्लू यूनिफॉर्म वाले बच्चे हैं वो बहुत जोर से तालियां बजा रहे हैं। मैं देखना चाहती हूँ कि वो कैसे बचपन वाली तालियां बजाते हैं और बहुत जोर से तालियां बजाते हैं। वेरी गुड, तालियों की आवाज आती रहनी चाहिए ताकि खिलाड़ियों का हौसला बढ़ता रहे।
ये सभी टीचर्स मूवमेंट रोक में प्लीज। हिज एक्सेलेंसी स्पेन के एम्बेसडर वापस आ रहे हैं और प्लीज बच्चों का मूवमेंट रोकिए, स्कूल जो पीछे जा रहा है। जो भी पीटी है प्लीज देखें, जो भी टीचर इंचार्ज हैं काइंडली सी यू। सभी टीचर इंचार्ज बच्चों को बैठा दें, उनके जो स्टैंड्स हैं उसी में प्लीज बैठा दीजिए बच्चों को।
अभी कोई मूवमेंट नहीं होगा, ये सभी बच्चे अपनी जगह पर बैठे रहेंगे, ऐसे इसको खाली रखेंगे।
मौजूद हैं और इस मैच को देखना चाहते हैं। सभी खिलाड़ी हमारे बीच में आप देख रहे हैं, दोनों कैप्टन को बुलाया गया है तो स्टार्टिंग में सभी ऑफिशियल्स के साथ परिचय हुआ, एक दूसरे का अभिवादन हुआ। रेफरी अब कुछ गेम के इस समय के नियम समझा रहे हैं। समय दिखाया, टॉस हुआ, टॉस जीतने के बाद ग्राउंड में या हिट में, और मेरे ख्याल से ग्राउंड की पहल की गई है। दोनों को शुभकामनाएं दी मुख्य रेफरी ने, दोनों कैप्टन लेकर चल रही हैं ग्राउंड और हिट। ये टॉस में ऑप्शन होता है, जो टॉस जीतता है उसके ऊपर ये ऑप्शन है कि वो ग्राउंड का वो एस लेना चाहे। जैसे हवा चल रही हो तो गेंद स्पिन होती है और उस समय कौन से कोर्ट में बहुत अच्छे से स्पिन होगी उसका फायदा लेना चाहते हैं तो ग्राउंड को चुन लेते हैं। और अगर स्थिति लगे कि दोनों ही ग्राउंड इक्वली गुड हैं तो फिर टॉस जीतने के बाद फिर किया जाता है। तो ये दोनों खिलाड़ी और दोनों टीमें आप देख रहे हैं कि वर्कआउट कर रही हैं, अपनी स्ट्रेटेजी फाइनल कर रही हैं, एक दूसरे से बातचीत की, अपने अपने खिलाड़ियों को बधाई दी। ये इंट्रा टीम डिस्कशन कहलाता है। दिस इज इंट्रा टीम डिस्कशन वेयर द कैप्टन डिसाइड्स समथिंग। इफ देयर इज एनी चेंज इन द प्लान, that plan is discussed by the captain. छोटा बहुत ही छोटे से समय में, छोटे से अंतराल में वो इंस्ट्रक्शंस पास ऑन करके आती हैं और सभी खिलाड़ी ग्राउंड में आप तैयार मैच के मुकाबले के लिए। दूसरी टीम थोड़ा सा समय ले रही है, अभी दोनों टीम तैयार हैं, खिलाड़ी वार्मिंग अप कर रहे हैं। अगर आप देखेंगे जो कॉस्ट्यूम वाले खिलाड़ी आ रहे हैं वार्मिंग अप, उधर से व्यू वाले भी हमारे पहुंच गए अपनी उस जगह जहां उन्हें अपनी दूसरी टीम को कैसे कवर करना है, क्या व्यू रचना होगी वो डिस्कस किया। और अब खिलाड़ी तैयार, दोनों टीमें, रेफरी तैयार, हमारे सभी ऑफिशियल जोरदार ताली हमारे रेफरीज के लिए, हमारे ऑफिशियल्स के लिए, लाइनमैन के लिए, जितने भी ऑफिशियल्स हमारे हैं, जोरदार ताली के लिए बजाएं। Let us welcome all the referees, all the officials who are present in the ground for the administration of rules of football during this match. और ये शुरू हुआ मैच, देखिए बहुत अच्छा पास, वापस पास किया है और डिफेंसिव खेल की शुरुआत। और यहाँ से देखिए बहुत ही शानदार, अपने खिलाड़ी को देखा, बहुत अच्छे से कैच कर दिया। दूसरी पास देने के बाद बहुत ही शानदार आप देख सकते हैं किस तरह से बेहतरीन बॉल को लेकर आगे बढ़े और किस क्रॉस किया है। यहाँ पर बहुत अच्छा आप देख सकते हैं, ये डी के बाद खतरनाक हो सकता है लेकिन शायद कंट्रोल में, लेकिन बॉल ऑफसाइड।
heavyweights to reach the final along with Delhi FC. But GNCT, a team that was made for this purpose, have indeed managed to claim their purpose. Now they have a Goliath in front of them by the name of Delhi FC, who are by no means strangers to success in youth competitions, and they would be trying to add another silverware to their already illustrious trophy cabinet. A ball into the box, taken away by Delhi FC. Trying to play the flank. Competition has been intense between the two teams. Obviously with a lot of guests, and it's always wonderful to have spectators watching you, cheering you on the stands. And this is all deserving of a final. Referee calls in for a stop. I'm pretty sure that Delhi FC might be having a lot of fans in the stadium. The Dynamos Ultras would be looking keenly at the results of the match. Chance for Delhi already. Delhi FC trying to make some movement in the match as the pass goes on to the goalkeeper of GNCT. Delhi was ready for the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup as various prominent football clubs from Delhi participated from July to August to celebrate India's 75th year of independence. 20 teams of under 18 and 22 played 98 matches for over 20 lakhs worth of prize money. We extend our thanks to all the sponsors and the Delhi government for all the fortunate opportunities that we have seen here today. Ball being taken out of play. The initial 8 minutes have been testing out each other, GNCT and Delhi FC. Confirmation that Delhi FC did win the under 18 division of this tournament. They're trying to make a 2-on-2 in this tournament. Reading of the GNCT team sheet. Vibhul Kumar wearing the jersey number 27, Satyam Vivek number 5, Rakshit Rawat 3, Jivesh 2, Amit Thapa 4, Shubham Kanduri 18, Nishay Adhikari 10, Hemanya Maeva 6, Manav Sharma 23, Danish Khan 17, Jayesh Juneja 8, Javish Aman Datta 9, Rajdeep Bhattacharya 12, Raman 22 and Ashish 20. The starting 11 for the GNCT team, who have surprised each and every single one of their counterparts in reaching the finals. The unlikely winners, can they make this tournament their own? Of course, the tournament is being connected by the Delhi Sarkar as well in association with Sudeva. Sudeva couldn't handle the Giants, Delhi FC, as they succumbed 3-0 to Delhi FC in the semi-finals. GNCT would be hoped to go a bit further. Now coming out to Delhi FC, of course, being coached by Anwar Ali Senior, the former Indian national football defender, Indian football team defender. Meanwhile, Delhi FC trying to carve in something all of their own. Shresh Joshi, number 71, as the ball goes out of play. Reading the lineups for Delhi FC, Anuj Yadav, the goalkeeper, Karandeep Singh, 37, Jagmeet Singh, 16, Rakshit, 32, Lomitam Haukip, 5, Kid Boklam Khailem, 3, Joel Simon, 23, Abhay Gurung, 18, Asham Henba, Mohammad Asif, Rajit Pariyar, Saurabh, Shashti Joshi, Agash Babu, and Fahad Temuri. The physiotherapist being Vijay, and team being managed by Anish Shetty, and the ever-present Rajit Bajaj. Delhi FC is still trying to make things happen on this big occasion of this big tournament. Powerful people do make places powerful. And Delhi would be hoping just the same. Those who are watching right now, I invite all of you to add your comments and queries onto the comment section as well. We will be having discussions about that as the time goes on. In between the fierce battle between Gnct and Delhi FC as well, a wonderful skill being shown. The crowd loves that. Delhi is loving its football at the moment. As the match goes on to the later part of the evening, the match will keep on getting more and more physical, more and more strong, and no one is going to back up. The great teams have never played for a draw in their life, and I don't think either these teams would be wanting to go to that extra time or the penalty shootout, the mind game which comes after. High intensity football between the teams until now. Just Gnct pushes the ball out of play. Both teams tackling each other. On and on. No one is giving the other an inch of space to make anything happen for them. Truly a deserving final. Gnct, all the ardent fans of the sport, scouts and coaches and everyone else watching this match, to have some look out for all these carbon pieces which will be shaped to diamond in the future. Also a reminder that Himanshu Jangra, who played and who scored a goal for the under-18 here today, instrumental in them winning the under-18 division for the Shaheed Bhagat Football Cup, is also in the substitutes for the under-22 team of Delhi FC. The boy who doesn't get tired, apparently. Always good to see players get game time. Gnct, back to the goalkeeper, trying to get the ball onto the front. The midfield battle has been the story of this match so far. Got some fans for Satyam Vivek in the comments. And to answer Tushar Barkoti with the quality, we are trying to bring you the best quality that we can, despite the difficulties that we're facing at the moment. You can be sure of that. Delhi FC trying to get ball onto the other side. Once again, that midfield battle. That was a wonderful cut-in, creating space for himself. No one saw that coming, except for himself, obviously. Gnct, a team of physically well-built players. They have been physical in their approach as the ball goes out of play. The first shot, not quite so much on target. Delhi FC, of course, no stranger to success in the youth cups, and they wouldn't mind creating more and more space for more trophies. An ambitious club with ambitious players. Mr. Bajaj would be somewhere seeing his boys cheering him on, cheering all of them on, an ever-present figure in the camps of the Minervan clubs. 15 minutes in, as it remains 0-0. Gnct, the coaches, calling out their instructions. The head coach for the Gnct team has done a phenomenal work with the underdogs, reaching the finals. I don't think many expected them to be in this condition, as the first shot on target hitting the side net. Correction on that. The goalkeeper urges his players to move forward. He would not be liking the ball in this half. We all have spectators in the stadium. I'm pretty sure that everyone, the spectators, the commentators, even the players, would enjoy the matches with support more than without them. The goalkeeper of Delhi FC trying to make something happen for the team. That was close pressure, but somehow the referee calls for a foul as the goalkeeper was tackled by the forward of Delhi FC. Fans for Nishay Adhikari as well, Saurav Sharma, making sure that his comments are heard. Nishay Adhikari wearing the number 10 for the Gnct under 22 team. Do have a look out for the number 10 of Gnct, Nishay Adhikari as well. Quite some star turners in the Delhi FC team already. I know Jaydev have made some name for himself. Himanshu Jangra, the obvious name, will be probably coming on in the second half as a substitute. Also, a reminder that Lovepreet Singh did play for the under-18 in the first final that Delhi FC did win. Making 2-on-2 would be the target for Delhi FC. Delhi FC's Twitter handle reads out as the best football club in Delhi and the best futsal club in India. I wonder what GNCT would be having to say to that. Also, a reminder that we're having ample number of football for all of us all of you who have been supporting Sportscast India, the Kerala Women's League, the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Club, the Delhi Art League. Football is in a plenty in Sportscast India. Once again, something that to be made by GNCT out of nowhere. A perfect move, a pass on to the side. And that gets taken away. Skillful players, GNCT. Comparatively, the unknown. However, the matches show otherwise. GNCT players have been the better attacking team in this final for sure. They sure are making the claim for that prize money and for that trophy. The inaugural edition of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. There will only be a first winner one time. History in the making here today as the GNCT clashes with Delhi FC. Got some interesting comments already. More fans for Nishay Adhikari, the number 10 for GNCT, who have been pulling up some good moves for his team. Got some fans for Satyam. As well, Satyam Vivek, number 5 of GNCT. Rishabh Sharma also claiming that GNCT is the best team in Delhi. Have been playing so far to justify that claim by Mr. Rishabh Sharma for sure. Got some fans for them as well. Number 5 and number 10, GNCT have been asking the right questions before the doors of Delhi FC. As it remains 20th minute, 0-0, Delhi FC, GNCT. Delhi FC struggling to make that pass onto the forward line, being pressed and taken away by the boys of Gnct regularly. You would be seeing some of these players play for your most elite clubs in Delhi and in India as you go on, because the talent, there has been no denial of the talent in showcase in Delhi. So for everyone who kept on asking, is there a football culture in Delhi? We present to you Delhi football. Of course, coming live to you from the Tyagaraja Stadium. This ground has been witness to so many amazing goals, stoppages, amazing play all round. Anwar Ali Senior with his Delhi team would be hoping that there would be a trophy in the cards as he makes up his managerial career. A tussle between the defenders, goalkeepers and the forward of Gnct as they keep the ball. Anusha, the custodian of Delhi FC. The ball being given to the other side as the ball goes out of play. The calls of Vande Mataram being called in the stadium as well. It's only fitting for a tournament that has been created in the name of Shaheed Bhagat Singh, the Indian revolutionary, the 23-year-old, simple, gone but definitely not forgotten, as he lives through us in remembrance of the Shaheed Azam, the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup 2022, Delhi Football Club, and Gnct. Once again, welcoming each and every one of you onto this final. I'm Advocate Shijoy John Matthew, and I'm hoping to have a final that is worthy of its description here today, as a ball gets taken by Anuj Shah once again. I see you, sports fan. Good to see you again. Let's hoping that there will be amends in this match. Always wonderful to have all sort of opinions. Delhi FC, as the referee calls for a stop. The side referee has been doing a noteworthy performance throughout the tournament. 24th minute in. I'm sure that Mr. Manish Sisodia, the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, and Mr. Jose Maria Ridao Dominguez have been enjoying the competition so far. That could have gone anywhere. But luckily for the Gnct, the ball goes out of play. Just a moment of good decision making can lead to a goal, as we have seen countless times in this tournament. And Delhi FC subtly making their own claim, as once again speedy attacks all around. Gnct wondering if they should be on the back foot at the moment. Ravishesh Sharma, or also trying to bring our attention to Amit Thapa, who he claims to be a great fullback. We shall see, brother, we shall see. A great tussle between the teams. Delhi FC, that wing has been made busy by the number 71 of Delhi FC, who is Shresht Joshi. I'm sure that various teams from Uttarakhand, Chandigarh, etc. would be watching the performance of Delhi FC here today. A lot of support as expected. Always a controversial figure. The boss, Rajit Bajaj, as well. For all the glory, for all the stories, for all the ownership, GNCT being head on with the more popular Delhi FC at the moment. 0-0 as it stands in the 26th minute. As the referee calls for a stoppage. Pretty sure that the players must be feeling the heat as well. It is, after all, the senior most division in this tournament, and they are playing in front of some elite personalities and a vibrant crowd. A long kick being attempted by the goalkeeper of Delhi FC. He does get that, but the direction may have been different than what he would have intended. Gnct once again deciding to get the ball onto the field. That is kicked out of play, and that was one could really go for a replay of that, as a ball acrobatically taken away by the Delhi defense. Goes onto the side. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. One box to the other. That's how the game has been so far. The goalkeepers have had hardly any occasion to make a save. That might just change. Along with that, Delhi FC tries, as it's a chance. Can he keep the touch? A chance squandered, but in no way was it an easy one. Much better play from Delhi FC. From the right side of the ground, that was a cross that was inviting for all sort of trouble. GNCT falling back, and Delhi FC content with the counter-attacking football. Sports fan calling out for a Heung-min Son caliber. I don't know how to react to that. So, a reminder that Heung-min Son did come from a way-established K-League, and he did establish himself in Germany more than Korea. A difficult setup here in India, but always welcoming a different perspective. Indian football is definitely growing. The referee calls for a play once again. One sure hopes that all the players who faces pain in this mat just gets on and on. But need not forget the progress that India is making. 10 or 15 years back, we wouldn't have seen such a tournament in such a setting. Slow and steady should be the name of the game. As the goalkeeper stumbles, the referee calls in. Was that a foul? To be decided by the referee as GNCT makes a claim. Exciting scenes. Exciting scenes. What does the referee decide? It was almost very certain that he should be booked, as he did, and rightfully he is. The Delhi FC goalkeeper in trouble. This might be the break that GNCT needed. Interesting time on this edge of the box. Anything can happen. Number 10 of Gnct, one who has quite some fans, Nishay Adhikari, with the ball. Will he go for a goal himself, or is he gonna try to pass to his compatriot? One need only see Nishay Adhikari waiting for the ball, it seems. Free kick to be taken by the number 22, Raman of Gnct. What will be going through the minds of Nishay Adhikari and Raman? All eyes on Raman at the moment. Delhi FC sweating a bit at the moment. An unforced error happens during the heat of the match, though. Pretty sure that Anil Shah did not do that intentionally. That's his chance. Raman makes that space for Nishay Adhikari, as I had rightfully called. A training routine, as Adhikari waited for the chance, but a better showing from Adhikari. Always good to see tactical plays at work. Gnct showing that they belong even though they're a government team. Delhi FC trying to build a dangerous play, switching the play onto the side as headed away by the Gnct defense. It has been exciting. A substitution already being made as number 12. Fahad Temuri is called in instead of Shresh Joshi, who has been playing straight on the left side of the ground. Fahad Temuri, a known name among the camp of Delhi FC. Lots of Minerva Academy products in the setup, understandably. Once again, Delhi FC. One could even say that Delhi FC, with all the history of success, is more under pressure. Gnct has the power of having not much to lose, which makes the match way more interesting. David versus Goliath. Description would be apt for this final. I don't think many would have anticipated a Gnct versus Delhi FC final, but Gnct making sure that the talent that they have is second to no one. Many would have anticipated Sudeva, Delhi FC, to be in this final as well, but as things stood, they had to meet Delhi FC in the semi-finals, where they had to eventually lose out to Delhi FC. Unfortunate, but always reminding that there would be a Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup next year as well. I'll be hoping to see you then, everyone, then as well. 35th minute of the match. A free kick on the other side for Delhi FC. What are they going to do with it? Similar circumstance as the ball gets taken by the custodian, a little bit too close to the goalkeeper for the attackers' liking. Gnct, a chance for a counter. Onto the right side. That has been a speedy battle between the boys on that side. Box to box stuff. There is absolutely no time to relax. As for Temuri, who just came in, trying to make a name for himself as a shot, gets blocked. And the first goal for Delhi FC. It has been their bell have been rung. The bells have been rung. Delhi FC, it doesn't matter how they get it. A wonderful, sweet shot from the left foot from the Delhi FC player. As the Dynamos Ultras rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. 1-0, the finals. They have created the score. Now it's time for GNCT to chase. Rightfully, for all the history of success, Delhi FC showing that at the end of everything we do belong here and we are worthy of all the things that you heard about us. GNCT, understandably, must be under pressure. I believe that Abe got into the score sheet for Delhi FC. Anwar Ali Senior would be much more happy with this halftime talk, with the score line favoring Delhi FC at the moment. All you need is a moment. All you need is one moment that could go. Otherwise, as well as GNCT tries to steal something through. Hard bounce. Delhi FC on the back foot. One would always say that you're the most weakest when you just scored a goal. There's always a chance of conceding another because you have given away a position. Football is, after all, a team play, a tactical play. As Delhi FC tries to make another slip and fall from the GNCT defender, as a cross doesn't reach anywhere. Possibly a goal kick to resume the play. Taken by the goalkeeper, GNCT. Once again, the distribution skills of the goalkeepers have been questioned in this tournament. One should always remember that in the modern football, you need a goalkeeper who's comfortable with his foot as well. You need to make that pass. You have players such as Edersons, the Allisons, who rightfully have had assist to the name. Distribution is an important part to modern swiping goalkeeper. Delhi FC with a chance out of nowhere. An interception was made. A long shot. He did have quite some teammates around him. More could have been made out of that. But as it stands, they wouldn't mind with the score line being in their favor. Dynamos Ultras evidently happy with the score line, with the amazing goal that was made out of a volley as well, a low volley that was kicked onto the right side of the side net. The ball was in the net. That's the only stat that would matter at the moment. A lot of space for Delhi FC to work there at the moment. Can he tackle his way through a lot of skillful players for Delhi FC? As the ball gets physically taken away by GNCT defense. "40th minute of the match approaching. Sports fan asking whether it's Bijoy. You're asking my name. Is she Joy? John Matthew. Quite interesting to see you once again, sports fan. As the player demands medical attention, pretty sure that on the back foot, they wouldn't be doing this unless it's needed. Number 29 of Delhi FC, Saurabh Sharma on the ground, asking for some medical attention as the players get some hydration for the intense battle that lies ahead. Grand final. The two words that matter. It's not a group stage. It's not a semi. At the end of the match, only the final, only the winner of the final will be known. Ball being taken out of play. The midfield battle going all around. A 50-50 chance for both teams, I would say. I assure you, sports fan, that this is Shaheed John Matthew. I am feeling a little bit feverish, which might be the change in my voice. Once again, everyone who's watching, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal. You're watching Sportscast India with Shaheed John Matthew as we are almost halfway through the grand final of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup, where it's an intense match between Gnct and Delhi FC, where Delhi FC have made the first cut 1-0 as we approached the half-time. A throw-in by Delhi FC, as that was skillfully taken away. No one saw the turn coming. That created quite some space for Delhi FC. But Delhi FC seemed to be content with just running the space at the moment as they try out for a second goal. Back passes, they can afford to do so. Back with the goalkeeper Anuj. Delhi FC trying to switch the play onto the left half. Once again, that was a wonderful 1-2. A bit of an issue with the first touch, or else that would have been a tremendous move that would have ended up in the second goal for Delhi FC. Good to see 1-2s. A lot of positives that is being missed by sports fan. Also bringing into account that the ground conditions will get better. I would like to see the positives rather than just the criticisms as well. I expect much more improvement in the coming years of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup as well. This is, after all, the first ever Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Always good to hear some noise in the ground. The crowd can be the factor that keeps you going when you're out. Delhi FC with a chance for a counter. Delhi with a chance of through balls. '45th minute. Almost halfway through, as the spectators have been having a feast of competitive football between the teams, as Gnct is giving a hard-on competition. They haven't been much chances on their behalf. Apart from that, they have gone toe-to-toe with Delhi FC. Of course, it is a marathon and not just a sprint, as 45 minutes remain, and in football, anything can happen. Delhi FC tries to do something with this long free kick. Wonderful curl on that one. That could have gone anywhere. A dangerous curl. An important element of football. Interesting to remind everyone that we do have a Beckham in Delhi FC squad. You probably would be seeing him come off as a substitute. So, for everyone who's been asking for a Indian version of a Beckham, we literally have a Beckham in the Delhi FC squad. Quite sure that I did see a Hitler somewhere in this tournament as well. They end up scoring a couple of goals as well. The fun element of names and sports in India. "47th minute in. By all fairness, sports fan, I think we should be concentrating on having a proper league structure first, and then conquering Asia first before ever thinking of a World Cup. Slow and steady progress is the way to go. I hope we have a wonderful administration as the decisions get taken on by the courts of India. A World Cup is not a realistic take at the moment. Coming back to the final, 47th minute of the match, the referee would be looking at his watch and deciding when to call for the first half of this match. The ball is with Delhi FC. Gnct would be trying to add more attacking flair. Speaking of attacking flares, one last chance in this tournament as Anuj Shah comfortably dealing with that. A wonderful long throw, which was the intent. The ball did reach the half line of the ground, so the goalkeeper would be happy with that. Delhi FC wonderful 1-2 again. Control happening. Can he make a cut pass so that the other attacker can have a final go at it? Lot of confusion and tussle, but as it stands 1-0 Delhi FC. He has created a chance for himself as he cuts back. Who is going to get it? Lot of confusion, not a lack of options, as the goalkeeper has to make a save just before the first half. High intensity, high fueled match between Gnct and Delhi FC. This has been worthy of a final, as Delhi FC is 45 minutes away from making it 2-on-2 in the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Will they be the undisputed champions of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup? Stay tuned to know, as I'll see you in the second half. The first offense, Delhi FC leads Gnct FC 1-0. I'll see you in the second half. Go get your beverage. I'll see you on the other side.
उसमें भी आदमी ये सोच रहे बच जाऊंगा, हाथ पैर मार लूँ, वहाँ का चांस नहीं है। तेजी से है वो किस्मत है हमारी, किसी कपास के लग जाती पूरा आगे कितनों तो लगना टूटेगा, हाँ टूटेगा कपास के टूटेगा। कल कोई मैच नहीं, परसों पहला मैच मैं कल शाम को था उसी ग्राउंड में, बात कर लो। सुनो
I hope everyone's having a very good later part of the evening as we go for the second half of the final between Gnct and Delhi FC. On your lefts, you see Delhi FC playing to right and Gnct right to left. Can Gnct team turn this around? Can they change their fate? Can Delhi FC hold on? Can they make 2-on-2 in the same cup as they go with all the silverware that they could possibly get from the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup back to their camp? So many questions. All will be answered in about 45 minutes. It might take an extra 30 minutes and a shootout to decide. But at the end of the night, we will have an answer of who will be the inaugural winners of the first ever Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. I urge everyone who's getting back to this match to call back your friends in because it is the last 45 minutes of Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. I'm sure that the Ultras once felt betrayed by a certain ISIL club have found their new home in Delhi FC and that they're delighted with what they're seeing at the moment. Delhi FC with a throw-in, trying to switch the play. It does eventually reach another Delhi FC player. Casually being taken by Delhi FC at the moment. Anuj Shah, wonderful play with the foot. He definitely can be an extra man in the defense for passing purposes. Delhi FC looking for the second silverware of the night. The under-18 team have already won the division's final, defeating Sudeva Delhi 2-1, in which Himanshu Jangra did score as well and GG as well. Jangra, a substitute for Delhi FC. The under-22 match as well. Definitely the man who doesn't get tired, as he hopes more and more matches. Incidentally, a few days back, he was even playing for the under-20 India side as well. The boy who's everywhere, Himanshu Jangra. Answering Basil Benny. And I'm going to use Malayalam for this one. Delhi FC with another chance. Once again, can afford to be casual with what they're seeing at the moment. Gnct, a chance for a counter, not enough bodies in front. Reminding everyone that we have the R League, the Delhi Premier League, and the Kerala Women's League, all coming for you in Sportscast India. We're going to be seeing here a while. Do stay with us as we try to give you the best quality streaming that you deserve. Delhi FC deciding to take the time, test out their opponents before making a proper move, risking the temperament. Gnct has been worthy opponents for Delhi FC, who are much used to situations like this. They're no strangers to pressure or the success that comes at the end. Gnct, if at all they do get a goal back, they definitely would be thinking about adding another, as I said, The great teams have never played for a draw in their life. And Gnct has been a bloody good match as well. But as the greats have said, football, bloody hell, anything can happen. It's not over until it's over in football. As we approach yet another goal kick, Anuj Shah doesn't fear the ball one bit. He passes on to his defenders. On to the other half. The action is right now as Gnct manages to get the ball out of the danger zone, at least for now. I'm sure that the ball will reach there soon enough again. Seen a lot of discipline in the matches in the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Very instrumental to success, discipline. As these boys will turn to men in the future, it's always important to be a good human and a good footballer. In a tournament called the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup, it's only fitting that a team such as Delhi FC, who has the tagline that they are saluting the Indian Armed Forces in the shirt, in the finals of both the under-18 and under-22 divisions. Great support here in the stands as well. A push by Delhi FC, the referee says play on, a chance for a counter. Can he make something out of this? Till now he has been trying to make everything on his own. Onto the sides, across onto the other half. That had everything except for a goal. Wonderful play all around Delhi FC. That is much more familiar play from Delhi FC. We have seen this countless times from the senior team of Delhi FC. Hardly a thin line between the senior team and the under-22. Delhi FC, a team that believes in youth courage and success. Wonderful play. It could have been double NO if not for that cross. Not that block from the defense of Gnct. Got some fans for Gnct as well, who might be hoping that there would be a change of fortunes. Once again, dribble past onto the right side. Again, there is no stopping this boy. Trying to make that ball. Number 3 of Delhi FC. And it's a goal. It's been coming. And it has come. A Sioux celebration. CR7 would be proud of that header. As the number 17 of Delhi FC make it 2-0 for Delhi FC in the final. Lalwang Boban, the tall boy, the lad, making sure that his team has a firm footing. I would say that they have already 1 foot into the safe zone of the final. That was wonderful play, a cutback, a cross, inch perfect pass, and a header in. Delhi FC and Dynamos Ultras once again rejoice. I'm sure that Mr. Bajaj, wherever he is, would be having a smile in his face. Watching this match, as his second goal was scored in the 53rd minute of this match. They scored 1 in the first half, scoring another in the second. Gnct clearly on the back foot. But as I keep on saying, it's not over until it's over. But the attacking flair has been the deciding factor for Delhi FC, who have been effortlessly passing each other. The dribbles have been spectacular. Have been successful as well. eventually leading to spaces, having led to cuts and goals as well. Tanish Gautam has a question for Rishabh Bhaiya in the comment section. Do have your comments and queries in the comment section as I keep on reminding. We will be having discussions and an interactive session, even though it's a final. Do like this video, share and subscribe to our channel as well as we near a worthy closure to a final, to a grand final of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup 2022 organized by Gnct, whose team is playing in this final. Delhi Sarkar and Sudeva Delhi FC in the celebration of Shaheed Bhagat Singh, the legendary revolutionary of India. Gnct would be proud about this position that they're in. Not many expected them to be in this position. As the great Alex Ferguson said, you learn more from your defeats than you do from the victories. If at all they do end up succumbing to the much more experienced Delhi FC in this match, they would have made some fans in the process, including one from Kerala as well. I'm sure that the spectators have had some amazing moments to see in this match. As a ball goes out of play, Delhi FC showing some spectacular team pressing as well. It is, after all, a team sport. However, as individuals, Delhi FC have been instrumental to the entire cause as well. Delhi FC recalls the ball back. Players making sure that the teammate is all good. Apologize for the cough. I'm still a little feverish. But I'm assuring you that this is Shuja John. It's a sports fan. Sorry for the delay that happened in between. It's facing a bit of a technical issue. Not much has happened In the meanwhile, as Delhi FC looks comfortable. Today the Goliath must be feeling quite uncomfortable with a lot of expectations were made out of Delhi FC as in much experienced that there's a reason why a lot is expected from the team. And a reminder to everyone that Delhi FC have won the under 18 division of Shaheed Bhagat Football Cup already. This is their second final of the night. And these seem well on their way to win all the silverwares. Delhi FC's Twitter handle says, the best football club in Delhi? Oh, that was anything but the best. Anuj Shah struggling, almost sandwiched between two players from Gnct. That would have been a lifeline for Gnct. But somehow, Lady Fortune still supporting Delhi FC. It's not over until it's over. We did see a wonderful 5-3 scoreline match the other day in the Delhi Premier League between the Royal Rangers and Sudeva as well. A match that worked like a pendulum both ways. Just taking some experience from that, anything can happen. Sports fan opening that referees must learn to play advantage. Honestly, I'm losing count of all the criticisms at the moment. Medical attention once again invited for the Delhi FC player. They would be in no rush to get up, but I'm pretty sure that no one is faking an injury. Delhi FC, one should be commending them. It has been a commendable effort from them not to sit back and wait on the lead. They have been trying to get the second goal in. I'm pretty sure that they would be trying to kill off this game. They do have that bold spirit in between themselves. Delhi FC, once again, with all the pace on the side. Number 11, Himanshu Changra, do have your eyes upon him. Gnct, a chance for a counter, box-to-box stuff. Once again passed. Players waiting for that integral pass as well. Wonderful pressing. There is no lack of energy in this match. We're 2/3 into the match. I wouldn't be the one to tell the players that they will fight it. They will fight for it till the end. But slaying the beast that is Delhi FC would be a horrendous task. But I'm pretty sure that Gnct would try. Substitutions being made for both the benches. The grand finale of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Do stick around for more football onto our channel. Delhi is not done with football anytime soon. Once again, the ball goes out of play. Do let me know in the comments what the Gnct fans feel about the chances now. There has been a lackluster of offensive chances, but the midfield battle has been at par. I would say the Gnct players have been stabbing with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. For those of you listening, that was indeed a Hood California reference. Onto the side, Gnct. Can they make something along with it? Delhi FC. Back passes. I like how comfortable they are with giving the ball to Anuj Shah. Distribution, not much of an issue with him. A long ball onto the box. The custodian of Gnct being okay with that one going out of play. "25 minutes in, 25 minutes left. As the camps in Uttarakhand, Chandigarh, and Delhi would be counting all the minutes by now before they can raise another trophy at the end of the night. A lot of eminent personalities in attendance here today for the final of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Of course, special guest being Mr. Manish Sisodia and Mr. Jose Maria Ridao Dominguez, the ambassador of Spain to India. Spanish flavor has been a popular flavor in the Indian sport for quite some time. We have had lots of players such as Sidonka, coaches such as Antonio Habas, etc., who have been great ambassadors of Spanish football in India as well. A chance once again, but Sudeva, I apologize for that, Delhi FC not being able to. So they're trying. There has been no lack of trying from the part of Delhi FC, a team that has always preferred high score lines rather than just easy ones. They prefer attacking football, and attacking football at the right time within the right space have put them in a position where they're leading 2-0 against the very courageous, the very valiant Gnct team, who surprised many to reach this position, sandwiched in between the Delhi players, the goal scorer, the tall lad, Delhi FC. A long ball onto the other half. As the struggles continue, once again, ball out of play. Tired legs. Fatigue is starting to show the face of all these players. A few more substitutions would be on the card. Anwar Ali Senior would be making a bit more substitutions to make sure that his team maintains the lead that they earned through their hard work. Referee calling in for interference from the medical team for the Delhi FC player. The Delhi FC physio have been busy, understandable with the style of football that Delhi FC plays. Appreciation should be given to the physiotherapist Vijay in this match. We sure hope that the player on the ground is able to get back on his feet sooner rather than later. as the rest of the players look in, including Gnct Singh, number 16. As Gaurav gets treatment on the side of the ground. Good free kick routine. They have been instrumental in finding spaces, not at all afraid to give the ball to each other, the Delhi FC team. It's good to see clubs create their own style of football, much like their European counterparts. Attacking football with individual flair seem to be the defining factor of Delhi FC. Have had much success in their small time in existence. One should know that they're a branded team, is what I'm talking about. Once again, Delhi FC with a chance. Delhi FC fans wouldn't mind that. The Gnct defender deciding to take that goal kick instead of his custodian. 72nd minute. Streaming once again. Delhi FC. Yet another dead ball situation. Understandable, it has been a tournament which has called for a lot of physical tussles. Understandable that at the end of the tournament, we are seeing the effects of all the hard work, of all the intensity to see in Delhi FC. That was splendid attack, splendid defending, flying headers, flying blocks. But as it stands, the scoreline remains. The defender did. Sometimes good clearances are as good as scoring a goal. That being said, the scoreline remains 2-0.
Hello. Yes.
As the referee calls for a stop. 2-0. 74th minute of the match. That being in could have been the closing goal, the final kill of Delhi FC, but it remains 2-0. Still time for the Gnct to change this match around. Not much attack has been seen from this side. Shots on target has been incredibly hard to find. Don't let the score lines deceive you. It was in no way a landslide of a match. Gnct have had their moments, but the final ball has been missing. And Delhi FC have been capitalizing all their chances. Once again, expect the Dynamos Ultras to stay back if at all Delhi FC does end up winning. Number 11, Himanshu Jangra, waiting for his opportunity to pounce once again. Can Himanshu Jangra make a goal for the under 18 and a goal for the under-22 on the same night. Pretty sure that he must be having a legendary status in the camera already. The other day he did say that he would love to eventually play for ATK Mohan Bagan. Are there any Mariners watching at the moment who would like to comment on that? Delhi FC, once again, 76th minute of the match. As the GNCT passes the ball around, trying to control through, trying to sustain the damage. As we approach the last 15 minutes of the final of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup, 50 more minutes in, and it will be yet another silverware for Delhi FC. Got some fans for Delhi FC. Ishan Sharon making sure that his voice is heard. Good to see clubs develop a culture. A fan culture is needed for sustaining football clubs. Get another chance. There has been so many interceptions. I would say that the impressive part about the GNCT have been the midfield and the defense. Have had to work much more than their forwards. Delhi FC once again with a chance with the counter. Can they slay the beast that they see in front of them? Hefty task. But before that, they have to stop being on the back foot. Delhi FC enjoying all the pace that they have, the fuel to burn. Understandable why. Interference from physio is taken frequently because the boys give it their all at all circumstances. Hard to believe that they are the team leading 2-0 at the moment because they're playing like they're back. They're on their back foot, still trying to get that goal, still trying to kill off the game. The perseverance, the determination, Delhi FC. Of course, success isn't owned. It is leased and a rent is due every day. So I expect more and more hardships and hard work and sweat and tears from these boys in the future. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. I didn't say that, much more smart minds did. But that should be the words that they would live by. 78th minute of the match. GNCT with the long ball in. Can Anuj deal with that? Anuj was confident enough, but did the ball go out of the forward's head? The referee to decide. Once again, medical attention being called. They play with their hearts out, these lads that you're seeing on your screen. I can assure you that none of them are using an injury as an excuse for a time-wasting tactic. Thank you for that comment, Raghavendra Singh. Means a lot to me. Delhi FC once again on the side. The wings have been owned by Delhi FC. In the midfield, the battle has been quite some fierce as the GNCT player got out of that square. But the team pressing of Delhi FC was a bit too much for the player to deal with. The GNCT has been valiant. Realistically, not a lot of spectators hoped to see GNCT fighting with Delhi FC in this match. They're knocked down at this moment, but they are trying to give up. An admirable quality in any sport. It's no different in the beautiful game of football. As we go on for the final 10 minutes of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup, I would like to congratulate everyone in Delhi who has made this tournament a success. This is only, after all, my 8th match in the commentary career. The short career that I have, all of you have been wonderful. If I don't get time before the end of the final, this is me saying thank you for all of you who have been great sport. I hope everyone in Delhi supports their teams more and more in the coming years, because there is a potential for sure. As we wait for the corner, can something be done? Can Delhi make it 3? They done it once, they done it twice, thrice. They would be looking for 82nd minute of the match. Also, I would like to ask for your extended support to the Kerala Women's League, the R League, and the Delhi Premier League, which would be continuing even after the end of this tournament as well. As we go in for a corner, that could have gone anywhere, and thrice it strikes. I told you, I'm gonna brag it in your face. I told you so. There you go, as he comes. He does his kabaddi flex. 3-0. If it was ever in question, it's close now. Game, set and match. Gnct Singh, once again, the tall lad of Delhi FC, making sure that this is their night. Delhi FC reigns supreme. 3-0. Gnct, valiant effort. But Delhi FC, with their organization and all of their hard work, making sure that this is what you get. There are teams who wins hearts. There are teams who wins silverwares. I think the hearts belong to Gnct today. The silverware, all of them, will be going to a certain camp of a club named Delhi FC. Dynamo's Ultras, you finally have a team that you can be proud of, and the success was never in question. I'm sure that it'll be a long night for all the boys at the camp, for Mr. Bajaj as well. You can hardly argue with success, and success defines Delhi FC. New Delhi, a city that has never fallen of producing the best sporting talent the country has to offer. A certain captain, leader, legend, Sunil Chetri, hails from this land as well. Kudos to everyone who was involved throughout this tournament. The support means everything. Gnct would be taking a lot of positives from this match. 85th minute in. How realistic is it to expect a goal from them? Do let me know in the comments. Football is more than just kicking the ball. There's a lot of decision making, individual decisions. You can only move the football in two ways, either to pass or dribble through. And Delhi FC have been spectacular with the basics of football. We have had some eminent personalities in attendance here today, But in the footballing sector, the boys of Delhi FC made no doubt. Gnct once again attempting a final chance, a consolatory goal. Can they make it? Trying to do everything on his own, but lack of support. The Ultras. The Ultras. Very satisfied with that clearance from the defenders. Evidence claiming that Ritin Mehra is the best player. Ritin Mehra, if you watch this telecast, soon after you have a fan in Evidence. Because Verma saying both of the kick on this team here. Delhi FC would love that. They dominated the match against Sudeva Delhi in the semi-finals with the same scoreline. In the final as well, they've been doing so, showing that they're miles ahead in front of anyone in the under-22 division. They would be trying to get some of these lads in onto their senior teams. Delhi FC, as the Delhi Premier League continues. As the days go on, approaching the 40 match mark in the Delhi Premier League. Quite near the closure of this match, 87th minute of the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Delhi FC still trying to make that fourth goal. This shows their mentality. A wonderful representative of Delhi football. They have been controversial. They have been called a lot of things. But losing is not one of their traits. Delhi FC cruising past their opposition once again. But from the first 20 minutes, it was hardly ever in contention. Anyone apart from Delhi FC. Once again, they have the pace to burn on the right side. Such a free space for them, making that cross. Have had enough space. Expected a better cross. But under the circumstances, they can afford to experiment in ways such as that. As we approach the 89th minute, I urge every single one who's watching the match to call in people who would want to see the victory extravaganza of Delhi FC as they near the dying minutes of the match. Gnct, the consolatory goal, looking unlikely at the moment as the Delhi FC defense looks all set. Concrete strong. The Delhi FC defense have been quite a big allegation from Ishan Yadav in the comments. The countdown is down to 1 minute now. Will the referee go for extra time? Possibly so. We have had some injuries in the match throughout.
Hello. Hello.
Once again,
Hello. 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 आपसे कुछ ही मिनटों में फाइनल रिजल्ट आने वाला है दोनों टीमों का। सभी आगंतुक दर्शकों से हमारा निवेदन है कि प्लीज प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन तक सब यही रहे। धन्यवाद।
The 90th minute is up. Any time now, the referee will be blowing his whistle, the final whistle. The Delhi FC camp and Anwar Ali Senior would be waiting just to hear the whistle. Not much has been in question as the ball goes over the bar. 3-0. They won in the semi-final. 3-0. They have the chance to win in the final as well. Anytime now, we thank you, Delhi FC, for all the wonderful football that we saw here today. It has been a landslide, kind of expected. The expected winners are showing their quality. Not giving up until the very last second, Delhi FC. Trying to go for the long throw from amongst the spectators. Gnct, can they get one goal back just so that it's a consolation? No, they cannot. Delhi FC, absolute domination in the cuts. They're not all in about attacking football. They can defend the barriers as well. And as they show, the 93rd minute of the match, the ball goes out of play onto the opposite side. Will this be the last kick of the match? Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup 2022. Delhi FC champions. Not in doubt anymore. As I keep on saying, Delhi FC, no strangers to success, as they add yet another feather to the hat. A corner into the other half. Can they make that 4-0? Goes out of play. As we're way past the 93rd minute. Will this be the last kick? And the referee calls it 3-0. The champions, Delhi FC. We are the champions, my friends, and we will keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions, Delhi FC. If there was any doubt, it was over as soon as the second half started, as the boys of Mr. Ranjit Bajaj and Anwar Ali Senior leaves nothing to doubt. Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup has been all about Delhi FC. The boost nature, the team mentality, attacking football wins. As a Twitter says, the best club in Delhi, they have a claim to call them the best team at Delhi at the moment. Full time, Delhi FC 3-0 from Gnct FC. Gnct did have a valid effort for all of their work, but at the end of the night, all the silverware goes to a certain camp in Delhi FC. Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup 2022. Thus I bring it to a close, and it has gone to a team from the north that salutes its armed forces. Only fitting so. By that, I would love to thank Chahat for the comments as well in this match. This has been Shujajan Matthew from Sportscast India, and this has been fun. Thank you all. As once again, the bottom line, Delhi FC, the champions of Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup 2022.
बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद और यहाँ सभी आए हुए दर्शकों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आप सभी से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, कृपया करके सभी लोग यहाँ पर आ जाएं, एक बार नजदीक आ जाएं, यहाँ आकर बैठ जाएं। और ये जो दोनों टीमें हैं, विनर और रनर अप, दोनों स्टेज के पास आ जाएं। दोनों टीमें हेलो, मैं रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूं दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट के महान हस्तियां जिन्होंने इस टूर्नामेंट को सक्सेसफुल करने के लिए दिल और जान से मेहनत की है और आज वो हमारे बीच में हैं। संजय कुमार जी हमारे बीच में हैं। संजय अंबाला जी, डिप्टी डायरेक्टर एजुकेशन एंड स्पोर्ट्स, मेरी उनसे रिक्वेस्ट है प्लीज अनुची के साथ आगे आएंगे। और दिलीप कुमार मिश्रा जी एसओ सुपरिटेंडेंट प्लीज यहाँ पर आए स्टेज पर। अजीत चौधरी जी एसओ ये भी स्टेज पर आए। नवीन कुमार जी, राकेश बेनीवाल जी, सबसे मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है प्लीज यहाँ पर आए सर के साथ। और दोनों टीम से रिक्वेस्ट है प्लीज यहां पर आइए। कोच संजय जी और शाहिद जी अपनी टीम को लेकर आए यहां पर। रंजीत बजाज जी से रिक्वेस्ट है दिल्ली एफसी को भी इधर लेकर आए साइड में प्लीज। और मेरी सबसे पहले रेफरियों से रिक्वेस्ट है, सारे रेफरी जितने रेफरीज हैं, अभी मैं भाई हमारी जो दिल्ली सरकार की टीम है छत्रसाल, आ जाओ भाई, आ जाओ बच्चों। मेरी दोनों तीनों कोचों से रिक्वेस्ट है एक बार इधर आ जाए प्लीज। भास्कर गांगुली जी हमारे यहाँ पर आए हुए हैं। भास्कर गांगुली जी आए हुए हैं। और अगर भास्कर गांगुली जी मेरी आवाज सुन रहे हैं, फॉर्मर कैप्टन, हेलो, चले गए? ओके, पहले जिन लोगों ने इस टूर्नामेंट को चलाने में हमारे तीनों चारों स्टेडियम में दिल और जान से हेल्प की है, मैं उनके नाम अनाउंस कर रहा हूं, प्लीज स्टेज के पास आ जाएं। भोलानाथ कर्माकर जो अंदर ही बैठे रहे भाई, आ जाओ भोलानाथ। भोलानाथ कर्माकर जी, ये भोलानाथ कर्माकर जी ऐसे हैं सर, ये सारे मैचों में पूरे महीने अपने रूम में ही बैठे रहे सर। भोलानाथ कर्माकर जी पूरे महीने अपने रूम में बैठे रहे, आज हमने बुलाया तो बाहर आए। पूरे महीने इन्होंने सेवा की है। और हमारे बीच में हेमचंद जी जो मिनिस्ट्री से रिटायर्ड है, हेमचंद जी। और जो त्यागराज स्टेडियम को चलाने के लिए, एक बार हेमचंद जी हमारे बीच में, जोरदार तालियां। दिल्ली एफसी, हेमचंद जी, दिल्ली एफसी के प्रेसिडेंट यार, तालियां। हरगोपाल, जो त्यागराज को पूरे महीने त्यागराज में दिल और जान से मेहनत की है इन्होंने। हरगोपाल, ये दिल्ली सॉकर एसोसिएशन के हैं जी, जितने भी लोग आ रहे हैं। और हमारे बीच में एक सुदेवा से बड़े मेहनती मिस्टर साकार, जिन्होंने चारों स्टेडियमों में भाग भाग कर बड़ी मेहनत की है। साकार जी के लिए ताली भाई बच्चों। और एक छोटा और बंगाली दादा हमारा, जो कर्माकर जी के साथ उनका चेला उनके पक्का काम किया, सुदेवा से इंटर्नशिप कर रहा है। गांगुली, किधर है गांगुली? छोटा गांगुली, आगे से आ जाओ। ये गांगुली यहाँ। और भाई मैं माफी चाहूंगा अगर किसी का नाम भूल जाए तो इधर आ जाना। एक हमारे बेटा, एक लड़का और बुला ले। एक सुदेवा से एक बच्चा और है जो साकार जी की तरह दौड़ लगाता रहा हमारे कहने से, अभिषेक। बेटा तालियां बजाते रहो बच्चों। और हमारे जोशी जी, राकेश जोशी जी कस्टम से हैं, उन्होंने हमारे साथ कंधे से कंधा के बड़ी मेहनत की है, कोई बात नहीं। और नरेश मान जिसने अनुज जी के साथ मिलकर इस टूर्नामेंट को लेने में दिल्ली सरकार की जान खाली थी। और मोहम्मद नईम, दिल्ली सॉकर एसोसिएशन से आ जाए, मसाले वाले बहुत तगड़े, दौड़ के आए भाई, दौड़ के प्लीज। आज आपकी दौड़ देखनी है सर, फुटबॉल वाले आप। और हमारे मीडिया से हमारे दो भाई बैठे हैं, जिन्होंने खूब हमारा प्रचार किया मीडिया में और इधर उधर कई जगह। सहजवान जी दिल्ली सॉकर एसोसिएशन के प्लेयर भी रहे, बहुत पुराने। और अजय नथानी जी आइए। नथानी जी जमुनाबाद देखते थे पूरा, और सहजवान जी पूरी दिल्ली देखते थे।
और अब दत्ता जी रह गए हैं। चलो 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 यार, ले लो यार। दत्ता जी एम्बुलेंस के दोनों स्टाफ, एम्बुलेंस
भाई हमारे एम्बुलेंस वालों का बहुत सहयोग रहा है। एम्बुलेंस वाले एक बार आ जाए प्लीज। जगदीश मल्होत्रा जी से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, जहां भी मेरी आवाज सुन रहे हैं, जगदीश मल्होत्रा जी, रेफरी सिखाने के रेफरी है, मैच कमिश्नर के साथ रेफरी आ जाए प्लीज। दोनों मैचों के रेफरी आ जाइए प्लीज। जगदीश मल्होत्रा जी सर, इन्होंने हमें पूरी हेल्प की है रेफरीज देने में, चारों पांचों स्टेडियमों में। जगदीश मल्होत्रा जी, रेफरियों को टाइम पहले हमारे दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट की जो टीम है, अच्छा सुदेवा एफसी के बच्चे आ जाए इधर, कोचे सिर्फ, कोई बात नहीं। सुदेवा एफसी से ये थर्ड प्लेस आई है जी इनकी, ये कोच हैं उत्तम सिंह। चेयर अप, तालियां बेटा, चेक भी होगा। हाँ जो 76 साल एफसी की टीम, संजय जी बेटा थोड़ा आने दो बच्चों को, इधर हो जाओ, थोड़ा इधर, कहाँ बेटा इधर हो जाओ, साइड में भाई, आ जाओ अंदर से, आ जाओ, शाबाश। यस, 76 साल एफसी अपने तीनों कोचों के साथ बहुत बड़े दम और खम से बच्चे खेले हैं और इनका आने वाला फ्यूचर बहुत ब्राइट है। इनके बीच में मैं एक बच्चे को जानता हूं, सिर्फ जयदीप को, जो हमारे दिल्ली शॉगर एसोसिएशन में भी खेलता है बच्चा, गोलकीपर। बेटा तालियां बजाते रहो, दिल्ली एफसी वाले सब, युवा चंडीगढ़ वाले। भैया कोई देशभक्ति वाला गाना लगा दो ऊपर। कोच साहब कैप्टन के साथ ट्रॉफी लेने आइए और अपना चेक लेने आइए कोच जी। जोरदार तालियां। हेलो 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 भैया, आवाज बढ़ा दो, अरे आवाज बढ़ा दे इसकी। ओए हेलो 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 भैया, माइक वाले का हेलो 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 नहीं नहीं, हेलो 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 भैया, इसकी आवाज बढ़ा दो। हेलो 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 हेलो, थोड़ी आवाज खोल दो भैया इसकी। हेलो हेलो, हमारे दोनों टीमों के रेफरी जिन्होंने मैच कराए, अरे आ जाओ भाई रेफरी, यार आओ ना। 2 मिनट बेटा, 2 मिनट। अंडर 22 अब हमारे बीच में ऐसा मोमेंट आ गया है जिसने सबसे ज्यादा गोल मारे अंडर 22 में। भाई नाम लेना पड़ेगा, बिना नाम ले आ जाए बच्चे।
ये विजय गुसाई हैं और मैं एक बात और स्पेशल कहना चाहता हूं कि इस लड़के ने 4 मैच कम खेलते हुए 20 गोल मारे हैं। अगर ये 4 मैच खेलता तो आज ये कम से कम 30 गोल मारता।
बहुत अच्छे विजय जी, आइए। ये विजय एक बार बेटा आवाज जोर से, जगलान के लिए वैसे बचते हैं, एक बार जोर से, जोर से। यस।
To my destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
अंडर 18 सेम चीज अंडर 18 के 2 प्लेयरों ने की है जिन्होंने 21 गोल मारे हैं, तो वो दोनों को बराबर दिया जाएगा। मगर अभी जो यशस्वी सरीन है वो आ जाए यहाँ पर। यशस्वी शास्त्री का दिल्ली एफसी का जी 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 आ जाओ। ये भाई ये खुशी होती है बच्चों की। वेरी गुड। कोई नहीं, वो शास्त्री वाला दूसरा होगा। और अब वो समय आ गया है जिसने पूरे महीने गर्मी में और बारिश में मेहनत की है। दिल्ली एफसी, दिल्ली एफसी। यस यस, दिल्ली एफसी कैप्टन, पहले कोच फिर कैप्टन, पूरी टीम। यस यस यस, कम ऑन, चेयर अप, चेयर अप। अब चलाओ भाई म्यूजिक, म्यूजिक। भैया म्यूजिक चला दो भाई, तालियां बजाते रहो सब अपने लिए बच्चों, शाबाश। यस यस। भाई तालियां बजती रहेंगी बेटा। तालियां बजाने से हार्ट प्रॉब्लम ठीक होती है। जो हार्ट पेशेंट होते हैं उनकी हार्ट अटैक की प्रॉब्लम ठीक होती है, इसलिए तालियां हमेशा बजानी चाहिए। जोर से तालियां। यस यस यस। और सर मैं एक चीज और बता देता हूं आपको सर, डायरेक्टर साहब, एक बच्चा इन्हीं टीम में कई बच्चे इंडिया खेल रहे हैं, अनुज जी के भी यहाँ पर ऐसे बच्चे, और अभी 2 बच्चे उनमें से आए हुए हैं जो अभी टूर्नामेंट खेले इंडिया का। एक इनमें से मेरे ख्याल से हिमांशु जागलान, मैं उसे टीवी पे देख रहा था, वो भी इनके अंदर आ रहा है। मैं बोल रहा था उसकी शक्ल मिल रही है, वही लड़का है। आइए कोच जी, आइए प्लीज कोच साहब, आओ ना सर। ये दिल्ली एफसी का कोच, और चेक लाइए सर, मेडल प्लीज। बच्चों एक बार रुक जाओ, आप 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, पहले कोच को लेने दो ये, फिर आप फिर चेयर अप करना, ठीक है बेटा? फिर यहाँ फोटो खिंचाना। वेरी गुड कोच, तालियां कोच के लिए। यस वेल डन। एक मिनट भाई, ये अपनी ट्रॉफी प्लीज। ट्रॉफी कहाँ है? रंजीत बजाज जी कहाँ चले गए? हाँ जी, कैप्टन एंड कोच आइए प्लीज। यस गुड। आराम से बेटा, आहिस्ता आराम से। हेलो, मैं पूरी सुदेवा और दिल्ली सॉकर एसोसिएशन की तरफ से दिल्ली सरकार के सभी डायरेक्टर साहब, एसओ साहब, सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है। और हम रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं बार बार कि ये अभी हर साल होता है मगर हर 6 महीने में होना चाहिए। और मैं सर से कहूँगा 2 शब्द हमारे लिए प्लीज।
शहीद भगत सिंह कप का आगाज और इतना बढ़िया अंजाम, विनर टीम को बहुत बहुत बधाई। और जो लूज कर गए हैं वो अपना दिल छोटा ना करें। हमारा जो पर्पस था इस गेम को करवाने का कि दिल्ली में इस गेम को पॉपुलर किया जाए। आप लोग इस गेम से प्यार करते हैं और इसको हम लोग बिल्कुल ग्रास रूट लेवल से लेकर चलें और हम लोग नेशनल इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर इसको बढ़ाएं। तो इसके आयोजन में सुदेवा, दिल्ली सरकार और स्पॉन्सर सब ने मिलकर इतनी मेहनत करी है। मैं हर किसी को बधाई देता हूं, स्पोर्ट्स टीम को बधाई देता हूं, स्पोर्ट्स ब्रांच को बधाई देता हूं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।